All right. Hi everyone, we're gonna play games. Keep forgetting that mute exists. Very sorry about that. Can I do that? Oh, no. Please try to call a correction. Hi, we're gonna play the Builder game, where we build buildings. We may play something else in case I want to. I just want to play a game today. Later today, I'm gonna have a thing with Katie Montgomery. Building simulator. Listen, it is building simulator. Alright. Let's see where we're at. I want to finally make some damn progress in this game. Hello everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you can see me. Hope I can see you. And that all is good. Okay. So this is the situation. We're approaching. We have Oil Town, our de facto capital city right now. We have oil and coal. Mostly oil. This place produces oil. We have a refinery, but it's kind of shitty. We may have to like demolish this mountainside to put down a real refinery one day, but so far everything's good. Good workers in these places. Not every bus is full with workers, but that's okay. Have we run out of bitumen? No, so I don't know what the deal is. Is it already sent? MG bitumen. But we have a little town. We have our city. And it is working okay. We have a university. We have a secret police force, even though it could definitely be a bit more effective. And we have a power supply and a positive cash flow with the Soviet Union, which is good, because God knows we didn't have that before. We're currently building an coal refining area, and then when we've done that, we're gonna eventually build a coal mine and maybe start getting some food up and running. I'm thinking maybe like these two communities up here, Brospydin and Baradad, can be renamed and like, because this is a pretty like flat area, so we can probably like make this into a little farming community. You know, give them a local like grocery store. You know, something like that. A small shopping center, so they have like, you know, tiny strip mall. And then we just send out like, you know, trucks. At least we're finally converting our gravel roads into asphalt, so that's going well. Good workers party bus. Is my volume working well, by the way? I hope everything is like good on everyone's end. We could definitely be producing a bit more fuel, but I also think that it's not the biggest concern in the world. What are you doing? Everyone's coming here to do their thing. Can you not get bitumen? Because asphalt plant, unload bitumen. Is that what you're gonna go do now? Yeah, perfect. Great. Yeah, pick up the bitumen that we have so much of and put it in the asphalt plant so we can actually make asphalt. You have one job. All of these cars are just like, asphalt? Please asphalt. A little quiet? We can fix that. How about now? Is this a bit better? It can make me louder too. I have a soundbox thing where I can do whatever the fuck I want. Okay. I might quit and play Frostpunk or something later, just because it is a bit more narrative sort of city building. But I want to sort of like really, you know, build a city, and Frostpunk is fun for that. And it is fun, especially some of the scenarios that are a bit more unique. But I want to do something else, you know, like I want to do something different. Well, we're finally making asphalt. That's good. We're running out of bitumen real quick. Because we're making a lot of asphalt. Asphalt is mostly bitumen, apparently. But at least the trucks are sated. Even though they have run out of gravel. Already assigned. The People's Republic of Mia is doing okay. We're still very basic in terms of a lot of our sort of resources, but we're currently making like asphalt roads like pretty quickly. I like to think. After these roads are built, especially this road here, they're gonna start building the bridge, which is gonna be pretty expensive otherwise, like 28,000 rubles. And we're gonna keep building this whole area out, including a brick factory. Which I think is pretty good. Because if we can get a brick factory to work, and this entire area to work, like we just need to set up some supply lines to get like wood, because I think they consume wood. Or coal, actually no, it takes in coal and makes bricks. So we just need a supply line to like take brick from brick factory and put it into our construction storage here, which is like our construction storage that has steel and everything. So, because right now we have free board, free wood. We're not gonna struggle with that for like a long time. Are you assigned to any distribution office? Yeah, unload. You're good. Should probably maybe add another truck here. Oh, and I'm also noticing some rolling back out, I think. How is the power going in our fair city? There's a lot of power going through this one high voltage switch. Which I can't imagine is very good. The voltage is looking pretty okay in most areas. Excellent stuff. Yeah, everyone has what they have. Hello. Hello. If you're exporting bitumen and steel, you're doing the environment a favor. Asphalt is an important thing. So yes, I do need correct posture. Very good. Very correct. I'm very bad at that. I still haven't translated it into English, but I'm working on it. Okay, y'all are working. We're putting something's on the construction site at last. Some crane is coming too. Okay, while they're building this thing, because that's going to take forever, I'm going to have one bridge connecting it, so it's going to take a long while for all of this to build. Let's maybe plan out like a small farm, very small farm to start with. Like, what if, hypothetically, we just have a small farm at the outskirts of town? It's a very, very small little farm. Uh-oh. Oh, well, you're dead. Goodbye. I'm not gonna come replace you. Also, now, heating will become extremely important because the snow is hitting. Let me just see that everyone's, like, well heated. Okay. Otherwise, people will begin to die. And I don't want that to happen. How is everyone doing today? Sorry that I'm a bit slow. I've had a day. Connect you up, build you, and that should be fine. We need to build technical services, basically snowplows. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm on vacation, it's good. Nice. I'm about to have a little work vacation. Also, I'm very, very bright now that the snow has fallen, so let me just... That's a bit better. Let's just add a couple of snowplows. Mud roads is lowest priority. Bridges are very high priority. Asphalts are higher priority. Gravel is a bit lower. Trolley roads, asphalt road with lamps, highest priority. But we don't have lamps yet. I'm looking forward until we can make that. I did well in voice therapy. Nice. Congratulations. Got home from electrolysis. Nice. Hadn't had enough sleep. I'm sorry to hear that. But I am happy that you like watching my streams. So keep an extra eye on this heat. Yeah, okay, no one's dying. With 3 workers in -6, we're fine. So thankfully, we do have buses continuously running. Okay, people are working on the ridge. There are people here laying bricks. They're laying a lot of bricks, too. I think maybe we're gonna have to do a little cheating on this one. Something like that. This way we can still collect more bricks, but we will always have bricks available. Oh shit! They're building from this way. Well, I guess I built it from this way over here, but I guess the lore of this building is looking kind of funny though. Love you, Ritz. Thank you so much. I'm running a hype from the new Dev Diary. I'm good until the realization that I can't play it yet. I feel that too. I want to play Victoria so fucking bad. If anyone from Paradox is out there, let me play Victoria 3 like today. Okay, they're building. That's fine. Let's focus on this farm. Because someone's going to come and build this eventually while we're doing this. Not assigned to a construction office. It's because this thing is being built first. Yeah, construction is gonna happen here eventually. We're not gonna do anything now anyway. but a small field, just to, you know, make sure to feed the town and also future towns. I do want to say. So let's add some, just some fields. Can build the infrastructure. Okay. But if I do like that. Just to plan out some, you know. We can have a grain storage here, but that's honestly, we're not going to produce that much grain, but we can put the grain storage there anyway. No, don't build. Continue construction, but we're not building that from our own stuff. Holy shit. Like, this isn't gonna be a lot, right? But, like, maybe we can even... Like, we could even, if we really wanted to, we could fit a food factory, like, in this little place. We may have to, like, move that gravel, that, like, mud road a little bit. But we could do something like this. Or even, like, move, like, remove this thing and have a little, tiny little industrial area over here. I don't have industrial areas on both sides, but you know, it's a lighter industry than anything else. The VK3 international conflict, it looks really good. I really want to play Victoria 3. I can't really play Victoria 2 anymore because it's on my mind, and it's like it ruins it a little bit for me. I'm sad to say because it's a great game, but you know, it is what it is. Asphalt is being made. They're plowing the roads. How is my population doing now in the middle of winter? Happiness is going up. No deaths. Well, some deaths, but people will always die. This is an unfortunate reality of life. The people with university education slowly rising, which is nice. The average age is staying pretty much the same. The amount of unemployed people is also staying the same because, like, we have people, like, in the villages and towns over here that we haven't even touched, and they're technically all unemployed. So, we're working on it. I'm gonna rename. Can I cancel? Can I delete the city? Yeah, okay. MG, coal, oil, this, nah, yeah. MG, coal, and oil. But I really want to play, like a society simulator in the same vein as, like, the so bright. Can I lower the brightness? Sorry, my face is just all white due to the snow. If I do like this, it's a little bit better, but it just like it blinds me. Like here, my camera looks somewhat normal, but it is what it is. So. Oh, and they're building here too. Which is great, because food is also one of our major imports. Like brick, because we're using it to build right now, but that's going to be fixed eventually. Coal, we're working on it, but food is like our third biggest import, because people need to eat. So this is not even nearly enough fields to actually feed this town, or basically anything. But it is going to like help put a dent in it. Eventually we're going to have to like make fields and fields of stuff, and maybe probably even import corn. To feed our like big society. But right now we're a rural society. We don't have many industries. We have natural resource industries. But eventually we can have, like, we can have dry docks and have a shipping industry if we really wanted to. We could make cars. We can make planes, you know? Like, there's a lot of shit we could do eventually that we could sell to the west or to the east in exchange for corn, and we could have a very, like, highly educated, highly urbanized society if we wanted to. Okay, what are people wanting here? Visit doctor. Everyone wants to visit doctor already, but they have that partially filled, so, like, they're fine. Students are being taken away. Not to the Mulog, I hope. Okay, we have 3 flats, mostly up north, some over here, and like a couple of empty apartments all over the place. This shows nothing. Oh, productivity in like factories? Yeah, I guess that's useful. Construction, like update, that's pretty nice. To be able to see. I was thinking more like the age of people. Health is pretty good. Most people can visit a doctor. There's like one person in that house who can just walk over, so that's not my fault. No one is still living with their parent. Yeah. We have a good society. But what I was saying was in Victoria 3, like I really want to make a nation. I want to make 2 types of nations. I want to make like Yugoslavia as a sort of like Balkan Federation thing headed by the monarchy, or I want to make like the birthplace of modern communism. Maybe not like the Soviet Union in that sense, but like like a big like communist superpower in that sort of sense. I want to make that shit. I want to see like what happens with interest groups in such a scenario. I think it would be nice. Last month we lost a little bit of money. We did import some vehicles and build some things, so it's okay. As long as we're positive, we're good. We do also need to pay back these loans. So, you know, it is what it is, but we're building. It's a brick factory, we have all of these things. We can make prefabs. I guess we could have prefab. The first thing I want to be able to make is a cement plant, just so we can start making cement. But I think a lot of this is gonna have to be like rolled around in cars, so. They're just building. I'm like looking around a little bit to see like what else is there that I can do right now. Cement workers better than Seattle has? What has Seattle done with cement workers? I am not informed. It's hard to say. Hang on, some workers are going to this place. No. Students don't go here. No one's supposed to go to this bus station. You're all supposed to go to this bus station and be picked up by other buses. This bitumen is like itching to be exported. Let's see, are we exporting all of the oil we can? Has something happened with our flow states? Operating with us issue, without issue, without issue. Like full, empty, I mean empty, empty, empty. Yeah, they're all pumping. I'm just happy to see that like my town is actually like surviving well. Cement workers on a strike. Shut down all maintenance and construction in the city for weeks. Nice. Well, you know, good for them for striking. If they're mistreating their workers, I mean. I love this bridge. This bridge is very nice. Like all brick, and I do love that it actually does take brick to make it. Sorry that I'm not like doing much of riveting gameplay right now. Maybe I should play like Planet Zoo or something. Like my own little Planet Zoo. But we're playing so many zoos on the Leechfest account too, so I don't want to confuse people with starting multiple playthroughs. This is cool. Nice. Love to hear it. Small harbor. What is this? Contain. Oh, this is like a big shipping harbor. Like full on, like that, yeah. We probably have to expand this river, or this river is even smaller. Probably can't handle a lot of shipping, but this river can probably handle some shipping. Eventually, so. Oh, you're building here? Very good. Slowly being built. Okay, how is propaganda looking? Maybe that's something that I can also like, work with. 54, 43. 54 is better than was last time, so... Let's build a little Soviet symbol right there. Maybe one here as well, like on the way to the prison. It'll be fine. Where are the trucks with quarried stone? Are they not working? Well, I guess maybe they are. It's just like working very slow because this road is also like complete ass shit. So maybe we need to replace this with asphalt as well to make that supply line a little bit more effective. We probably can. I'm gonna put you on my number 0. Gonna put you down like so to upgrade like less essential roads first. So that when we do actually start upgrading roads, like, a bit more seriously, we're, you know, they can put all of their force on, like, one little thing. One of the alternate maps was not on the ocean, I think. It's more, like, flatlands, but it does have a much bigger river, and maybe it does have a little bit of a coastline. But this is the default map, and I don't mind it, because you can still reach, like, Western nations over here, but the only river that you can really like reach the west with is this river down here, which is big enough for like shipping. But if you really want to like develop a shipping industry by like if you have something like over here and you want to ship it all the way to the border, you will have to like expand your river a little bit to like make it navigable. But only if you have big ships. Like you can have small cargo ships if you really want, and just do that Stopped production, huh? Yeah, because you have no workers again. Wait, what? Okay. No one, look at there. No one is going to the coal plant again. Is it? Oh, because because I fucked it up. Because it's here. I need to finish this. Because they can't enter. Oh, this is bad. Hopefully, I mean... Hopefully they don't die in this, like... Okay. Power restored because the road works. This little thing here made it so that they couldn't go anywhere. There we go, perfect. We do need to start putting down like more like places to go, basically. Like what I could do is I could have another gas plant like up here or something and just pump oil right into it from our oil like pipeline network. And that would work. And that would be like a secondary source of power. But I think like if I make a town here somewhere, like here, because I'm hoping to, maybe even here, because it's close to the border and like everything. And I do want to like make custom towns from scratch, not just modernize old towns. Unable to get food. Well, the power was out for a few days. This is why you're cranky. Then I can just like use gas because I made gas already. Yeah, no workers again. Damn it, like, okay, we need a better flow of people coming in here. Do you not have any alternate entrances except for that exact entrance? Bruh, okay, well. Oh, the bridge is complete, now we're just paving it? Oh shit! The farm is done. Sick. Let's hook up the fuel thing here, because they're gonna like gulp fuel a little bit, and we have a little bit to spare actually. Look at that, we actually have almost 30 tons of fuel. So I guess all of our places are full up now. Perfect. We're gonna buy some things. For some reason I have 2 different horses. The horse mod is incredible for this game. Horse-drawn combine. I don't know. That's fine. And we can take like two big trucks. And the small farm, just a tiny little farm area. You know, can hold a little bit of crops. Not a lot. That's why we're building this grain storage, and we're gonna get something out of here. It's not gonna produce a lot of pollution because it's a farm, and I think it works. You know, as part of like the baseline supply chain of this place. Eventually we'll put down a food factory like close by here, so we can like very easily transfer like a grain into a food factory, maybe by removing this thing. And we'll simply like ship food from this factory like into the various shops in town. But also, not just the shops in town, other places out here, because we're gonna make these places also work for us, hopefully. We're making good bank though. Like, look at this. We already paid back $250,000 from the 2 million we borrowed. Like last month we made a net profit of 80,000. We're doing great. No one escaped. Some people died. That's okay. All the stats are going up. Happiness went down a little bit, probably because the power went out. And health also went down a little bit. Also, health, because the power went out. No one died? Well, a few people died, but not too many people. Lenin. A bunch of red stars. A little bit of traffic problems. Or maybe this isn't built yet. That's okay. That's why. Still need more asphalt for this thing, but everyone's busy paving over here. And construction in the winter is so ass slow too. Okay, while we're doing this, let's see what else we can do. We could have a distillery. Also put that here, where we can just make our own booze. Which we could sell, but we could also put in our own bars and stuff. I do want to like bring our alcohol addiction down significantly. And I don't think people need pubs that much if their alcohol addiction is like very, very low. Let's see, okay. So here's this. This village, this mine is a little bit far away from this little community over here that I would kind of want to do something with. The building stats for today are, I fuck around and find out. God, I've been playing for 40 minutes already? My god. Folks, I'm tired. Okay, just finish the fucking bridge so we can do some shit. Maybe I can start looking into like alternative power sources. Like, what if, hypothetically, like I put like a windmill here or something, like in the field. It would power like 3 buildings, and I wouldn't really want to connect it up to anything, but I guess it would help with the power supply a little bit. It's really just a waste of money. I might just switch to play Frostpunk. I feel like we're just waiting here. Let me know what you feel. I just have to check my mail because I have like 4 different like business things. What, I like this? I'm glad. If you're having a good time, I'm having a good time. That's all I really care about. Okay, but coal. We can do you know what we can do? We can plan out our future like pipeline to the mine. That's what we can do. We probably should do that too. So it's not really a pipeline, but it is a series of conveyor belts. Like along a very long line. Because the idea is the coal is going to be taken directly from this mine all the way over to this place. And then I have the idea of like taking workers from this place and just having them work in the mine. But I'm just thinking, like, what would I give them, essentially? Like, what do I need to give these people? Like, I could give them some, like, better, like, flats to encourage more people to live here, so more people could go to the mine. But I'm also just, like, worried if... Maybe if we build, like, an asphalt road, actually. Like, what if we connect this up here? Like, make a little thing like this. Just moving this road here. I wish it would paintball. Aw, people, you're so nice. Okay. Because if we hook this up here, build, maybe the construction companies over here will actually start building things over here, but I doubt it. Which makes me think like this village might not be like entirely self-sustaining. We may have to pay rubles to keep this village up and running, but that would be worth it as long as they work in the mine. Like we don't really need too much of stuff over here for this village to like work to like work well. Okay, let's see. Actually, can we show that this bridge isn't? Oh, the bridge is done! Fuck yes. Because you're within 3 kilometers of work. Which does lead out all the way to Brosbyn. But I think it's going to be like right too short. Like I think it's going to be somewhere around here. Micro tram line. I was considering having a micro tram line. But what I think I'm going to do actually is I think I'm going to have a tram line between Simferopol and this place, and maybe build like connect this as like a sort of like long town-ish. So my line of reasoning here is I'll make this place, Vimsk, like a small, I'll give them a small town center of like a small shopping center, a pub, like an art gallery, and like a football field or something. Like a little town area right next to like a tram station. And then these people, I can send like a school and like maybe a government office or something like that. Like some small residential buildings, like a little town center here. I'll build a tram line, like along the road. I guess I could plan this out already. Like I don't need to like be paused or anything because everyone's just building. Like small train platform because we don't need too much. And I think that should be like close to everyone else, but like we can always like move this around, so as long as everyone can like reach it. And like city center, like let's say that the city center is like, yeah, it's too far away. City center here, and like second passenger place, like in this area-ish, like maybe here. And we'll collect everything with the road so everyone can reach everything. We'll have one tiny line, like a tiny tram car that just like goes back and forth to carry passengers and students to make sure that the needs of these two towns are met and like so that they're happy and everything. And then I have like one work tram that only carries workers from here to here, because why the fuck not? People need to work in this place too, but also picks up workers from this thing and then drops them off at the mine. That way they have they have what they need. Well, obviously I can't do that right now, but let's something like that. Along with this, like we could give them their own sort of like little storage area, like tiny little industrial area, like that. Like we could give them some open storage. If okay. Let's just pay in rubles, because just to make it sort of happen. Just because this place is too far away, we're not going to be able to build here anyway. Like a small open storage, and a small construction office, so that this area can like build whatever they need. So we'll import some like construction resources here and everything. And also this warehouse, which I'm going to build, I guess. This warehouse is going to keep like all of the goods that this place will want to have here, and we'll build a distribution center here. We'll plan that because we don't actually need that right now. I'm already getting excited over this little like development that I'm doing. Like that. So distribution center that like takes like food, clothes, electronics, and everything, like puts that in here to make sure that like it's constantly like stocked up on like whatever it needs to with like some tiny trucks. Thank you so much, Feudal Diana, for subbing. Thank you so much. And then what we'll do is we'll have a second like distribution office somewhere. I don't know, maybe it's in Multigrad, maybe someone else, that takes excess resources from here. So we have like a surplus of steel, we have a surplus of prefab, bricks, wood, boards, and especially like things that we already have, like boards, wood, bricks, maybe food and alcohol, like if we start making that here as well. And just carrying that over here. I know, you're so unhappy because I started building here and you have nothing. Basically, yeah, we take the things we have over there and we just ship them over here. With that, I also need a power transformer, so let's build one here, perhaps. Like, I can't spend too much either, but I do need to, like, finish this place for this village. Like, we can make a high voltage switch here. I need to actually build this, like, in pause, because they're complaining now. Apparently, I built a transformer here. Well, I can't have that, can I? It'll have to be somewhere else, I'm sorry. I can build you using my own guts. It's okay. Okay, perfect. Little thing like that. And then we'll just take a high power line all the way over here. That we can then like instantly just plunk down like here. Covers the entire village almost. Like that covers the entire village. We'll plunk down one like here. And we'll plug down the last one over here, also covers the entire village perfectly. I'm just gonna put these like along the road. because I like doing that. Retreat behind these buildings. And we can build a medium power switch. Here. Again, not ideal, but it's what it is. And then costing money, that's great. Okay, but power is out. We have electrified. Have we electrified? We have yassified. We have these two tiny villages are electrified. Fuck yes. Okay. So they have electricity. They're also self-heating. Because they live in like old houses that have self-heating, which isn't great, but it does what it do. You do fine. Everything else needs proper heating though. So if we need to do something, we could do that. I could also, if I really wanted to, I could just like put down a small heating plant, like a tiny heating plant, and just have people work in that. Like, I don't know, like some shit like this, for example. Maybe I even put it like outside a little bit, like outside of town here. Would require coal, but we're already importing coal, so. But maybe we should do like a small heat exchanger. Wait, fuck it, let's go for a full heat exchanger. No, this is a small village still. We don't need that much. I'm just gonna put that here. And put this heat exchanger here. Put like a heating pump. Put another heating pump here. Okay, heating pump small. Heating pump underground small. There we go. Like, thankfully these can reach pretty far. Costs a little bit of money, but that's okay. How long can these go? Too long. Can reach pretty long, goddamn. Oh, we need heating over here too, so, power. So I'm just gonna do something like that. Put this thing, like, right here. Put this along this road here until we take it up to this. Connect it up to here. And you are now justified. You have power. I'm losing money though. May have to take out another fucking loan to make this work, but if I get it to work, we have coal. Take the heating pipeline. Okay. put this like along this pipeline, or not pipeline, but like this conveyor line. Too long. Needs pumping house. Do something like that. Those can't connect. So I need to crash this. And build a real like heat pump. And we're out of money. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna make this money back. I have a sinking feeling that we're gonna lose a lot of money. But that's okay. Every time I play this game, I'm like, I just borrow more money. Okay. Sounds good. Speaking of absolutely nothing, did y'all see the, how do you call it? The, I'm so stupid now, I'm sorry. The Kenobi, trailer? Because I thought it looked good. But what do you think? If you saw it, did you see the Kenobi trailer? Building us up power supply. Because this building is not built yet. Okay. Oh, and yes, if you haven't heard, the Kenobi trailer is out. So. Okay, you have power. All of you have power. Do you have heat? Well, they don't actually give a shit, so I guess they're not, like, taking in any of the heat. Like, because the distributors are just like no one wants anything, so everyone's just good, I guess. This pumping station does not have power. Okay. Do something like so. Cross this road here. Do like a line like that. You are connected. Okay, okay. Is heat flowing? No heat. Are you heat flowing? It's getting up. We are pumping heat over like a long ass distance, so like I get why we're not like maybe doing the most. And again, we can like, I just wanted to expand this like heating system as well, so it's not just all connected to this heating plant. Had a hard time feeling invested in Star Wars lately. Very extraordinarily understandable. Because it's an immensely boring show now. I mean, like Universe now. I hate to say it. I said, oh no. I love Star Wars, like with my whole heart. Like I'm a massive geek, in that way. But it's just a little boring now, isn't it? I'm still gonna watch it like a nerd. I've been rewatching the prequels because I like that shit. Prequels are good, folks. I've been saying this. I'll keep saying this. So I'm looking forward to see like Ewan McGregor sort of like do a revisit to something like that, because I feel like it would be interesting for multiple reasons. Too steep of an incline. That's okay. Maybe we can hook you up to over here. Like if we make you a little bit less straight, something like that. How are you building here, by the way? Like, how's it going? Like, what's up? Like, what's happening with the construction? I know they upgraded a bunch of roads, and I guess that's what they've been doing for a while. Yeah, we're still producing asphalt, still sending out concrete trucks, so producing gravel slowly, very slowly. But it's happening. Stuff's happening. Okay. This is gonna cost me so much money. Let's give them a small shopping center. Let's give this town what it's always craved. Accessible shopping. Oh, I forgot to save. Like, we do have to pay everything in actual, like, rubles here, just cause we need it. Purchase order, yes. Now what do you want? Food, meat, clothes. No school. Okay, let's get you a school. Small kindergarten, perhaps? And a school. We could put a city hall. Like so. And then we can put like a gallery of art by the you know, that's big station. We can put an indoor pool. No, let's put just some like regular sports. Some regular sport things. Because we can put that pretty much everywhere we want. Doesn't necessarily have to be right there. Like so. And, you know, maybe some smaller residential buildings. Like that, just to house more people. How do you say comrade in Swedish? Kamrat. That's how we say. Let's build an electrified railway. Let's plan it out first. There's a couple of reasons why I want it to be electrified. It's a lot easier to maintain than a non-electrified railway. Oh, perfect. A little bit of like construction here that we can probably move around. Rail. There we go. Electrified. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent work. Let's put that electrical wire back where it was. If I can find it. There we go. Perfect. Back to my electrified adventures. send that there. It's the upper one. Yes, we're good. Something like so. The angle is a bit too steep. It's fine. Let's do something like that. Perfect. You can set up an electric railroad connection like by the over here actually, just straight up like right next to the thing. Hold on, the transformer is over here, so we could actually just put the... Like if we put it like somewhere in between, like over here. We can also just like do a high power line, like a high power, low power line. Connect that up like so. Have it be too tight already. We're doing great. Can you tell that I'm tired? Nice. I'm paying a lot to build this fucking mine. Okay. Okay, let's just build everything. Just have it all like up and running. Heat sucks. So let's just have a thing. Why not? Let's see, where's the heating vents again? The pumping stations. You're a heat exchanger. You're a pumping thing. You're a pumping thing. Perfect. Okay, so. And we could stretch this out. Come on. Come on. What do you mean overlaps with existing construction? You're not overlap with shit. Connect up here, and then connect up here. Because the idea is, then they can heat locally. And that should maybe be enough. Yeah, temperature in building is too low. Don't love that. Not enough staff. It's too cold. Everything sucks. I do feel a little bit better for these people. It happens. I wish you a belated Happy Women's Day. Thank you. It's bad. Don't look at the apology with that. The writers probably didn't. Yes. Speaking of the dynastism of human beings, how come we haven't gotten a movie or show about superheroes becoming across time the ruling class of the world? I think we have seen the occasional things like that, but maybe not as much as maybe we should have. Let's see, where's a good place for this, like, rail system? Probably, like, here. Like the dodgier end of the construction area. Okay, you build, because we're going full hog on this construction route. Like we may as well. Great, sounds good. Okay, we're getting somewhere with our little like shit society. First of all, you buy coal. It's owned for this little area, and we're gonna make our own coal, so this is gonna be worth it in the long run anyway. Gonna upgrade some roads in like this little village that I'm currently like industrializing. Congratulations, you have gravel. So the people can walk longer and happier. Everyone in town can walk to the shopping center. People can work on it. People get what they need. Fuck yes. So the idea is that like these people don't get any of those things because it sucks here. But if I set up a tram line here, they're all gonna go to the passenger line and just like go in here to see if they can fulfill those needs here, which they should be able to. Not the kindergarten though, and I should probably give them like a local kindergarten that they can send their kids to. If there's any space, like, anywhere. Yeah, like that. It should be fine. You've been graveled. I can't deal with the snow. There's a lot of snow. Thankfully it is February, and hopefully this is gonna all go away in a bit. Thank you, Cole. Cole2734 for subscribing. Thanks so much. Welcome to our epic quest for Cole. You're like, he can't pray. You have a church right here, but okay. Yeah, without a job, can't go to school. They will be able to go to school, I promise you. We're setting up a system. So happiness in the city is like around 90%. Almost 100 in some areas, but like pretty good. People are pretty happy. Like 81% here. Because they're slightly out of way for the church. These places have their own churches and stuff like that. Citizens and loyalty feels too low. Yeah, these people are not loyal to me. Okay. What the fuck? Let's have an exchanger here, because we do want them to go in the right directions whenever they can. Oh, and this heating pipe I never connected up again, so that's, well, that's my fault. And then we're gonna put, not mixed, but double semaphores, just like there. Right there, and right there. And right there. Every train should be able to like go where it needs to go right now. And then I can just expand from the center here. Okay, so new line. God, there's a lot of work, I'm sorry. This is the passenger line. Oh, passenger and work line. So this is just like rural MG suburb, let's call it. Commute. The MG suburb commute line. Because it goes from here, it goes to there, it goes up, back up, and it goes yada yada yada. It goes, it switches around. I think this should work. I'm gonna put like a tram on that. What's a good like speedy tram? This one is 45. Like it's very slow. This one's pretty quick, but it's very expensive. But we can go for this one. We're gonna run them as like two independent. Show all. The suburb line. You're also going to the suburb line. Yeah, like pick up anyone and just like fucking go. Maybe not. Yeah, not workers though. Not workers. First up is unreachable. Well, that's because they're stupid and don't know how to turn. We'll fix that. Like, do something like this and we should be fine. So, like that. So everyone knows where to go. MG suburb line. Start. Cannon launch train. It's without power supply. Damn it. Did I fuck that thing up? How about now? Okay. MG commute line. Start. This is just for their needs. We haven't even built the coal line yet. So I just had to do a little tweet because I'm doing a stream with Katie Montgomery later today. You should hang out there if you want. Okay, and then we have the coal worker line, which is going to be like the suburb, like worker line anyway. So let's just have this like MG suburb work line. And you can start on your route. We'll make another one. And with connect you to the other work line. The work line goes to here, here, here. Oh, someone's already lost. No, okay, hold on. It goes from here to here, to there, to there, back here, and to back up there. And you don't pick up any students or passengers or tourists or nothing. You are only taking workers of all kinds, but that's okay. Okay, you're lost. How are you lost? Probably because I fucked up your line a little bit. Looks like a commute. It's 1, 2, 3. Singropol. And then it's back to Vanvadinsk. Number 1, and then to go to number 2 again. So it's like bop, 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 bop. Yeah. So do you understand now? Okay, you are confused. What if you go to Singropol? Maybe I have to add more semaphores. Pick up some students, some people. Oh yeah. There are very few people working here, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna build more of these things. Pub, sport. Okay, we can expand that. A little pub. And just have like pub, sports, I mean. And then let's build some residential. There's no kindergarten available. There is a kindergarten right there, but maybe you can't reach it. That's okay, because we're gonna make a little rendezvous like so. So that more people can reach it. No, they can reach it, everyone here can reach it. Almost everyone can reach it. That's okay. Happiness too low. Look, what do you want? No culture, no meat, no sport. Okay, what kind of culture do you want? Do you want a cinema? I'll give you a cinema in this little town. Fuck it, I'm gonna give them a cinema. They don't deserve one, but I'll give them. Not the best road placement. But that should work. They're well heated. They're well electrified. They have their goods because I'm importing that from the rest of the world. People are working in the shopping center because we got some more workers now. You're not gonna pick up a lot of workers to work in the mine in a while. This place needs workers like more, basically. However, how are people doing? Like 65, that's not bad. Like 80, 65, 60, like 37. Like this house specifically is pretty low. But like if I'm over 50%, I'm pretty good. Just a little town. Look at this. Just a little tiny town here. Like a mining community. I think that that's kind of cool. It's completely separated from this town, where everyone is, you know, pretty happy and like approaching 100% in more places. It's gonna take a while for them to like really get there, but we need more university halls of residence because our unis are too big. How's the orphanage? Full. University halls of residence. There's a dorm room, please. Thank you. Could put you here, perhaps. And I do not want to buy you with rubles. You can be built in the normal, old-fashioned way, because I have the construction industry to do it. They're building asphalt in this area. Like, they're starting to build out the roads here, which is nice. I don't want to, like, pay for everything using rubles, because it is very expensive, but the fact that I'm just getting somewhere with just the construction industry, like, they are building buildings, like, they're building the farming area. You know, they're doing well. Should I expand the farming area, perhaps? It doesn't cost me anything. And I do get more food out of it, so... Let's just, like, make the ugliest, like, fields in the world. But you know what? It is what it is. Loyalty seems low. Okay, let's build some propaganda here, too. Big red star by the train station, so you don't forget where the fuck you live. Put one here in this little town too. Let's put one down here as well. Like, it really keep the theme, but like when you see a big thing, you're approaching home. But like, people are working here, which I do love to see it. Like, people are actually going to work in this heating plant, which helps heat up this area. And also, when they have a surplus of heating, it also actually goes back to Muldergrad. It never actually does that, but in theory, it could do that. So build some, like, flat bricks. Or brick flats, rather. Because even people who live, like, a bit further away from the city center should still be able to take the passenger train, the casual line, this line. Because, like, these people, for example, they have to visit a doctor. I don't have a hospital here, so guess you die. But, yeah. I do actually have, like, smaller hospitals, though, like, for villages. Like a small clinic, for example. Like, I feel like this is normal to have in, like, a village like this. Maybe not right by the train tracks, but, you know. Yeah, like, this work line... We're gonna have to have a surplus of workers in this area, which, I mean, we're already kind of low on that one. Before we reach this area. But so far, I don't... Like, I mentioned this before, I don't really care about it at this point. Like, connecting up these roads is fun. But it's not really sort of like critical labor that I'm doing here. Oh, that one's already built out. Okay, well. Instant happiness too low, loyalty too low. Are y'all ever happy, or? To connect, like, all the mountain routes up together. Okay. Who isn't loyal? Are you disloyal? You're happy, though, so... You are not happy. Why are you not happy? You're not a criminal. 40%. You're getting up there. Is it because you were, like, unemployed, perhaps? It's just this one house that were, like, kind of bummy. Everyone else was feeling great. Yeah, 3 workers, passengers getting off. A couple of passengers getting off here. They're all gonna get off here because, like, this place has what they need. Yeah, see, students get off, passengers get off. I could have some more trains because sometimes these passengers wait for over an hour, and if they wait for an hour, they leave the platform. So I could add more trams. Like, add 1 to each line. With the commute line, you can go to the work line. Just so we're really picking up everyone who needs to be picked up. They're still paving. You're doing great work. But they are just paving roads at this point. It's gonna take forever for them to, like, build a processing plant. Like, years. We can't always be smelling. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what to do about that. Oh, we're sowing the fields, so that's good. Citizen loyalty. Okay, I get it. My God, stop complaining about it. They do have some fields here. I could, like, did we set up, like, a transformer or something? Yeah, we set up 1 transformer over here. We could set up another transformer and, like, set up some wind power over here to sort of, like, decentralize the power grid a little bit. Because right now we have 1 power plant, and it's working great. We're not having any problems with it. But, you know, we do need to, like, be cool about how we operate this thing. Multigrad is coming along nice. Multigrad is coming along nice. This city is, like, building nice. Do we still have free flats? We have, but they are running out a little bit. Yeah, we're, like, building new dorm spaces. We're gonna expand the town northward soon. Or if it's the same house, I swear. Why are you unhappy? 45, 83, 65, 53. I think happiness is going up overall in these places, but no meat, no sports. I guess I could put, like, a sport thing here, because sports is very small. Like, they can have a football arena or something, like a football ground. Like a tennis court. So they at least have that, you know? Is this from the work line? No, it's another commute line. Is this from the work line? This is from the work line. Perfect. Like, there are some workers, like, coming here from this area, you know? in their little houses. We might have to modernize some of these houses, but we've given them, like, a little place to go, at least. A little town center. Yeah, still no passengers. Like, because this one has 13 passengers. What? Commute. Work line. Wait, where did the workers go? I mean, it's probably we just like shut them out here to like work at the school, the kindergarten, like the cinema. Like there's a lot of people who can work here. We can probably like decrease the amount of workers in the shopping center by like 2/3, just because it doesn't need to be a big store. And those workers are better suited elsewhere. Thank you. The people in the bricks seem pretty happy too, so that's good. The workers' sports of badminton. We're laying gravel. I think you just finished like 2 roads here, building more. Yeah, progress. Slow progress, but progress nonetheless. Exporting our oil, making nice profits from that. We're getting a little bit of a surplus of fuel now, like 100 tons. That's pretty good. Our construction industry is actually doing very well. We're losing some prisoners though, but you know what? It's okay. The fields are being sown, one by one. This will lead us to tasty, tasty crops. We can't make them into food yet, but eventually we will be able to. Soon we will have conquered our major export of coal and also food. Imports, I mean. Football is the proper proletarian sport. Fun fact, when I did studies about this, because I read like a fuck ton of studies to, for my video on trans women in sports, and I realized that, I can put them more. Like, why not? Did you just get confused now because of that? Bro, where are you going? Where are you even trying to go? Yeah, you're trying to go back. Oh, you can't, because like this is the return path for you. I completely sabotaged that. Sorry. You need this. And one of you need to like transfer, so sorry. Yeah, passengers got off. 2 passengers got on here. What do you need? Pray. Oh, because we don't have a church here. Interesting. Five workers. No, almost no workers stand here, because like everyone can just go here to work anyway, so I think this is a sign for us to maybe, let's see, can I have more, like bigger buildings? Something like this perhaps could be nice. Like, if we stretch the range of this like electrical transmitter. Let's do something like so, like extend this little town here. But also like connect this up to them, and up to you. Maybe we can have like what if, hypothetically, we built a little path, a little fountain for these people. I love this! Look at this little nice town that we just made in the countryside. You can see like the bigger city over there, but like this city it's not too bad. Like you got your little thing. I swear to God, it's you again. Listen, you're fine. You're doing fine. Stop complaining. What if hold on. What if I just combine the worker and commuter lines? Like, sometimes commuters will get stuck over here. But, like, who cares? Because right now, like, workers are being left here by the commuter line. That doesn't make any sense. And they're just gonna get moved around anyway. So we may as well just, like, take these trains and put them on the commuter line instead, right? Like, instead of the worker line. Yeah? On the commute line. But then, it's like delete all stops, go from Singriopol, Viviansk, down to the coal mine, back up again, check the place, and then repeat the line. And we can just remove this entire thing, and in every single platform you pick up everything, unload everything, do what you need to do. So sometimes commuters are gonna like go here. But that's not the worst thing in the world, you know what I mean? Like, that's okay. Like these passengers, for example, who are just looking here, they can spend 4 hours in this tram car before they want to get out. And it takes less than an hour to get to the mine, which means that they don't mind like going the long way around. So like here, 4 workers would have departed for the coal mine if I had one. And like same thing happens here. Like there are some passengers occasionally, but also more workers. It just means that like the line is working a bit more effectively. Where are you going? You need to go to Singriopol. I'm sorry, because you got trapped for a while. But once you get to Singriopol, you'll be fine. Okay, they be building. They be asphalting. This hostel is getting... Yeah, the hospital is doing well. We're teaching a lot of people. How is our... 2 escapes? Like, basic education is going up. University education is going up. No education is staying the same, but our total population is increasing. More children are... Babies are... They must have changed babies. Because the baby bump is over, and we're going to a child bump now. The average age, I think, is even going down. So that's pretty good. Oh god, we've been going for nearly 2 hours, yeah. Jesus. Train is waiting too long. What are you waiting for? Are you trapped too? Okay, hold on. Maybe, did I... So you're at that and you want to go to Balaros. No, hold on. Okay, the line is fucked. Delete all stops. Start at the Balaros for simplicity. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then back to Balaros, right? So you should go to Singriopol, because that's your next one, like in the line that you can go to. And now I'm just gonna have to manually make sure that everyone is like getting used to the new line system. So like this one's gonna get confused now too, but you should just go to Singriopol. And this one's also going to be confused. Yeah, let's just go to Singriopol. So you have Singapore coming up, so you already know where you're going to go. You know where you're going to go. Yeah, unloading a bunch of workers to go work in whatever factories or whatever happening. A crime. A crime happened. Okay, we can add some more workers to the shopping place, because people are waiting outside. I love it. I honestly love this little place. I think it's so wholesome. Three escapes, someone just escaped. Okay, but happened is slowly going up as well. Like even here, we're getting fewer and fewer notifications up on happiness. Like 89, 53, 83, 78, like 80, 80. This place, not so much. Maybe this place, meat, food, clothes. Okay, maybe we do need to like give them like a grocery store or something just so they don't starve. Because they seem to be struggling a little bit. And technically they could get workers from the other place now, so they should be fine. Hub, electronics. Yeah, so let's put a small store for them too. That's a tiny store. You don't need something. You don't need anything too fancy. And you can be very limited. Like you can have 5 sellers. You can have 5 sellers too. We don't need. This is a very small village. We don't need that many. We can have. We could have 4 staff at the kindergarten. It should be fine. Yeah, culture is not the biggest thing, but at least people can like fill their basic needs here, which is good. Oh God, what's happening now? Okay. Just get a little bit stuck. That's okay, that happens. One here too. City staffing is too low. You again. And I swear to God. Can I put like a tiny cinema at your house? Like a small, like a kiosk. Let's put a kiosk at your place. This is like a little mod. Tiny little mod thing. It doesn't give very good, like cultural things. But like now even this like little village has like a little football field and 2 stores. I love to go to bread store and to electronics and clothes store. This is the Tom Scott fashion store. Five workers? Like, you know, we don't need a lot of workers to just get this coal thing started. Like, once we have it, we're gonna be good. Oh, and they're building... They be building. Are they building anything in town? No. Like, students are moving into the university place, which is very heavily populated, which I love. Unemployment too high? What, at the... I'm not able to study in the university? They can't reach the university? How about now? If I give you a direct connection to the university, can you connect to the university then? How's government loyalty looking? We're getting a better scope of it, how it's going, but we're still like at around 40%, which isn't super high, but it's also not like in the danger zone. We're still having a good and healthy oil industry. Hello, Dr. Reanimator. Welcome to the danger zone. Yeah, like, you know, You can go to the kiosk, have a little chill time. 51. Okay, you're getting happier. These people are getting happier now. They don't have to be at 100% to like be happy, but I do like it when they're close. 3 workers in you, 3 workers in you, 1 worker in you. Like, you know, not a ton of people. This place will also like grow into its own over time, and we can add more houses eventually. Like this, we can develop this to become like a very healthy community that will eventually make sure that this coal mine is going like an overpower, because this entire train line and this community was only really developed for them. But it is also like big plains land, and I think there's also like iron ore in these mountains up here. So having like a community here of like a mining community is good, because then we can like use them for other things too. There's also like uranium ore like fairly close by, bauxite ore like by this village by Singeriopol. So you know we'll get there. The question is how long this is going to take to build. They are building buildings now, which is good to see. They are like paving more and more roads, and they're doing what they can. This road is going to take so much asphalt. You're stealing them their hills. Now, I could use the same logic that I used here. Like, in another town. Like, here in Trerov. Or I don't know how to pronounce that. Or somewhere else. You know, I could set up like a tourism community where the people still get all of their, like, goods and services met by me. I guess I do need a little bit of a hospital here. Can I have a small clinic? Did I not build a small clinic? It's right here. There are no doctors. Let's invite some doctors. They will go to these places to work fundamentally. Like the clinic, they will work in the clinic primarily. And go work in the other places as well if they need to. Yeah, doctors, very good. Put in an ambulance. Very good. We will need a way to get... Ooh, hello. Thank you for the share, anonymous share. Thank you so much. We will need a way to like fuel this heating plant with coal. Because right now heating is the only way you can do that. There are other like heating plants that you can have. Like I have one that can run on bitumen. I have one that can run on like wood. Just burning wood to make people happy. And then of course we have the double unit nuclear healing plant, which is a like using nuclear power to heat up your area, which is a great way to do it. If you have like a healthy nuclear industry, because then you can just like pipe out everything everywhere. It's me. But a nuclear industry is extremely advanced, and we do not have the technology to do it yet. We have the technology, I guess, but our economy could not handle it. We need to set up like our rural natural resource industry first, and then we can do what we want. Using a nuclear power plant to boil some tea, you could. Like we are making progress though. Like we're doing pretty well. So you will have coal ore. MG coal ore storage. The people's raw coal This is what we will fill up with coal ore once we can fill it up with coal ore. We be paving roads. We're very productive. I really like how productive we are. Our economy could be doing a little bit better, but that's okay. We have been investing in a new community over here, and we have paid back quite a lot of money. We've paid back quite a lot of money, so I'm not really worried. Spicy tea. I love spicy tea. Getting rid of all of the freaking notifications that I have. My god. What do you need in this village? Visit doctor, visit doctor, visit doctor, visit doctor. We have enough spaces. Let's get more ambulances, I guess, because apparently what we have is not enough. Another train leaving with oil. And the train to just take its place. We'd love to see it. Oh, happiness here is very high. Look at this. Great. No one knows a car, but that's okay. A lot of fields are growing. We're probably not gonna, like, we haven't built a food factory for this yet, and I don't really know where to put that. So, like, I guess I could start building one. But it would be such a, like, hassle to, like, get it done. Like, I'm thinking maybe that's gonna be, like, a job for, like, this area, for example. Like, we could have more farming area at Baharad. And, you know, gigantic fields to cover the land. They could have distilleries and food factories, and we could put up trains and shit. Trains and shit. We'll get there. There are no beets, there are crops generally. Maybe I have maybe I have something different for that. I have an agro farm. And I have tiny farmstead. Which is just like a teeny tiny thing. I have a lot of mods for like super like pre-industrial type things. What other things do I have? I have a restaurant. I have a 1930s vehicle assembly, like old-fashioned. I have a Zeppelin factory. If I want to do that, I do think I have some Zeppelin mods. And a horse breeder and wagon workshop where you can produce. Okay, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I want to build a horse breeder and wagon. I need this for multiple reasons. I need to breed horses. The horse breeder. Because I remember how I have about a lot of mods for like horses and shit. Yeah. The world could always use more Zeppelins. I agree. More bullshit. You're still paving. So eventually, the idea is that like everything that's here, like the grocery store, for example, that has like food, clothes, and electronics, we would put all of that stuff in here in the warehouse, and then we would ship that out to like these two towns. But right now we don't have a supply line for any of this shit, so we're not going to do that yet. But eventually we will. I also put down a construction office because I thought we would build more, but we didn't. So. The trains seem to be working well, though. People seem pretty happy. Like, no needs, by the way, among these people. Like, nothing. Just, like, did not, like, no anxiety about, like, visiting churches or... Like, these people want the pub, but, you know, these people are fucking fine. I have no idea what... Because the secret police hasn't been here, but people are really happy in this town now. I'm so happy. The building is on fire. Fire crew is here. Fire extinguished. Perfect. Let's replace this with gravel roads, at least. Something a little bit more better than what they're currently like dealing with. Because driving on gravel is like a nightmare. Driving on gravel is bad, but like driving on like mud roads in this day and age, nah. I mean, this car's trapped now, but it's just how it is. I can actually finish this like that, so they can still reach the gas station. They're picking up gravel. Taking a long time because we don't have a truck unloader thing. I can practice my accordion. You need to do good accordion practice if you go to be in airships. That's a reference to the podcast that I did with Well, There's a Problem podcast when I guested. Yeah. Fields are doing well. What are you doing? You know where to go? Yeah, because the prison. I guess the prison maybe should like also have like a finished road system, because otherwise people won't be able to get there to work. These trucks are just like, but where do I go? Oh, they're setting up the conveyor line too now. The Hindenburg, that's very good. Okay, how are our loans doing? We're doing pretty well. The more loans we take, the higher our interest rate is, so we don't want to like take too much. I do want to like have our economy be like pretty decent, like as it is, but we're doing fine like right now. We just need everything to like, you know, be a bit more chill. And a lot of trucks are moving around, like delivering gravel and shit to all sorts of roads. So the construction crew is a little bit overworked, but that's okay. That happens. There's a part of me that just wants to build, like, that just wants to finish the conveyor line. Because then the workers will build up like a backlog of coal ore. Although interestingly, there are not that many more workers now anymore. I guess like more people are like ending up working over here. Let's actually expand. Let's keep expanding this little town. Because I think it would be useful for us to do so. Let's do something like that. I don't like having to like build this using rubles, but we have them, so we may as well. Some of these brick buildings, they look kind of nice. And they're heated as well, so that's good to know. Like these houses up here, they can reach everything in town except for the grocery store. Damn it. How about now? Okay, great. So these houses up here can reach like the town, but not this thing, which isn't perfect, but it's not also the worst thing in the world, because that means that workers over here will be more likely to go here. But with that said, we can also just like put more houses like down here if we wanted to. Unemployment too high. We know. We're working on it. Interurban tram. Look at this like nice little tram route though. Oh, you need to be built so bad. So you have electricity. Fuck. Just a little train. You're just a little guy. You know, drop off a worker to work in the store, pick up a worker who didn't go work at the store. They can go work in town. $45 workers? Excuse me, what the fuck? But this is what I mean, like, eventually, like, you do end up with, like, these, like, big, like, stacks of workers, and if they go work in the mine, like, 12 workers, this is what I mean. Exactly, I think we reached critical mass in this town. Exactly, perfect. So now we just need this place to start as well, and then, I guess, put in a bus line from Muldergrad to do this, to process the ore. Which I don't really know what I want to do with that. I don't really know like how... What are we going to do with workers to get over here? Like, I don't want to use cableways. Again. I mean, a bus would be, like, the simplest solution, right? Like, if I took, like, 3 microbuses or something to just, like, pick up, like, the occasional worker here, like, la-di-da, like, that would be fine. Oh god, we have so many students. Wait, what do you want to do? Where are you going? Are you dropping people off at the university? Yes. Look, this is a horde of students. My god. Seven professors, by the way. Let's invite some more Soviet experts who are going to definitely work, like, primarily at the technical university. Just put everyone there. Like, they can work in, like, the other areas too, but, like, they should primarily work in a technical university. Like, before they go anywhere else, they go to the technical university because they're professors. Wait, transparent. Teacher housing. No, it is Muldergrad. We called it Muldergrad. The town of Muldergrad. Unknown date of establishment. Very happy town. Like 17 workers. Yeah, because like most places are like stocked and people are happy. Like, oh, workers without a job. Like, yeah, so they go to the bus and just sit there waiting for work. It's a mining town without a mine in it. Okay, but I do need. Let's set up a bus, like small bus platform or something. Or like a bus stop. We only really need a bus stop. Like if I stop like here, would that be something? Would that reach? Or do I have to like... So, like, between Warstock and here, because there are always a couple of workers at the bus platform, right? Like, always a couple. It's not like it's not like completely overburdened with buses. Like, sometimes it's empty, but not that often. So we can put them like very small buses to go work in the brick factory and work in the coal ore processing plant. So there's always like a trickle. That way we have a steady supply of brick, we have a steady supply of coal. We're doing great. Oh, you're digging out this road now? This entire, like, massive road is finally completed? Good for you. They've built the conveyor lines. Good for you. Good for you, Hunty. You're doing it. I just want to know what the horse breeder does. Come on, I just want to finish it. So this is a vehicle production. Yes, yes, so this is a car production factory. It technically is a car production factory, but like for role-playing purposes, obviously you would never like, you know, actually make these types of cars because the license to make them in the first place is gigantic. Prison bus. Oh my god. But we could like just do draft horse. It requires a little bit of steel, a little bit of plastics because it's a car. And like riding horse as a personal like vehicle. Yeah, it's awful. I'm never gonna actually use it because you're just making a car. Wait, what are we building? Okay, we're losing a lot of money. That's okay. We need to make a line to export this stuff when it's getting too full. So I'm just gonna put a distribution office. Well, we're gonna build a distribution office. Thank you, Katya, for subscribing. Thank you very much. We're gonna put a small distribution office, just like right by the oil. We're gonna build it ourselves. So it just means that like when we're like almost full of bitumen, like we'll just send like a big truck to just like pick up the bitumen, ship it up to the border, and sell it. That way, we always have like a reserve of bitumen and fuel, but we never end up with like too much, because if one of these is full, we can't we stop production, and that's never good either. Because like this game never goes on sale. It definitely does feel like that sometimes. You're building. No one's building over here anymore, because everyone's just like, well, I guess this one is like still doing a little bit. How is our fields growing? They're all growing. Everything's going fine. This one didn't grow, because it's too late. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm very much looking forward to see how this cable is gonna work. I'm hoping it's gonna work. If it doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give up, I guess. At least we're making our own wood and boards now. Can I just finish this? Like 2,000 rubles. Can I finish it with dollars? $4,000, sure. 650. I want to spend the last few dollars that I have. 2.5, sure. Perfect. Listen, our republic is doing pretty well. I'm not gonna like. I'm pretty happy with how everything's turning out. Like 90, almost. Some people here are 100% happy. Like 80, 85, 80. Like that's pretty good. Why are you not happy? Can you not reach the grocery store? You cannot reach the grocery store. This is making you very sad. Oh, because it's not. This thing is not even connected to this thing. If I do like that, how about that? Yeah, this one, because it just dropped below 50. But now you should be able to like access the cornucopia of this world. Yeah, it's a little ugly here, but you know it works. Speaking of ugly. Let's see. We can, because I deign it so, we can make some gravel squares here. Which, you know, unifies like the city theme like a little bit. And so we can just like fill out this thing. Should be free, because it's just decorative. Like when you look at it from afar, like this looks like a city center, you know, like this looks like a square. Nice. You know, forget this is taking too long. I just want to get this over with. Just want to have this fucking work done. Are you still confused? What's your problem? What's your issue? Okay, you're done. You don't have a problem, actually. You're fine. much is coal of our, like, yeah, it's a significant part. We are importing gravel because we're building. But coal is still, like, our biggest thing. So maybe I should just, like, do this as a cost-saving measure at this point. Like, it's gonna cost me, and I know it's gonna be a lot, but, you know. Okay, any worker now will be able to do this. So I'm just gonna fucking build it. Fuck it. We need to. The money we will save will make it worth it in the long run. It's just a bit of a mess. Okay. Miners are going. Instantly, the miners have begun going, and we're already shipping it over to our storage space. So our system is working. Do I take suggestions from video topics? Yes, I do. But if I listen to them, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I try to, but I don't like make videos based on what people suggest, you know? Okay, bus. The smallest possible bus. Refiner. Stuff. How about this? Stuff factory. Fine. I gotta name them better, but that's a problem for another day. Line spacing, yes, please. All four. I guess we don't necessarily need to start it right now, but I would like to. So. Like they're building, that's fine. The trucks are just gonna run empty for a little bit. Well, I guess they're gonna like send over construction workers, and that's not a bad thing either. Actually, that can be good. Oh no, that's bad. Coal is down, which isn't good. Oh, but look how like fast they just zoom around on the like asphalt roads. Like asphalt roads are, like you can drive twice as fast on an asphalt road than you can on a gravel road. Like the quicker we can like upgrade the city to just to use asphalt, the better. Just offloading raw materials that we need. From one history person to another, we should reclaim Kami history for the left. I definitely think we should do this, 100%. Ages and ages ago, like years and years ago, I wanted to make a video, and I still want to make the video. It's just like difficult to make. About like the aesthetic of leftism, for lack of a better term. The game fucking crashed. No. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I have to respond to like a thing. Okay, we're back. Like the aesthetic of like leftism, generally, because I think it's a topic that like is very interesting, but a lot of people have sort of like surrendered to the far right a little bit. You know, talking about that we're building the aggregate loading thing, which it's very good. We be making coal ore. It's a good quality source here, and we have a lot of miners. This city is going to pay for itself. What we could do is we could set up a train line here, and if we produce too much coal, we could you know, we could export it. We could even export it from like over here probably if we like move some stuff around here. Like if we do something like this one here, and we added like a thing like this. Maybe even like if we could. I'm just gonna test something out. Sorry that I'm like destroying our heating system while we're doing this. That don't work? No, it don't work. Never mind. The point that I was saying is like if we make too much coal, we can export it. Let's get rid of these messages. Citizen loyalty too low. Everyone, okay, we get it. I don't care. It's fine. We'll make them loyal later. Was it like how much have we spent on coal just this year? Like overall, like 300,000. Oh, that's actually not that much. Steel is by far the worst culprit when it comes to like our industry, so to say. But running cost is what matters. A note on the suggestion. Yeah, I would definitely need to like talk. Okay, I do need to like end for a stream that I'm gonna do with Katie in like a little bit. Sorry, but yes, that is something that I've been exploring. Like there's a lot of like leftist history shit that does live on in Eastern Europe. I do have a lot of Eastern European like friends and acquaintances, so this is something that does like sit close to my heart in some ways, in many ways. Okay. I have a zit on my nose. Can you tell the big giant like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer ass nose? So this is how the system will work. Do you see? The moving out of like individual little like this. It will take coal from here and put the coal here. Together. It's a stupid system, but it's gonna work. Okay, what if I just... No, I need to be patient. We have exceeded our capacity of coal ore, so that's good. What's happened is going before I leave. Getting up, slowly getting up, like close to 90 in some places over here. That's pretty good. What are you still complaining about? No church? Take the bus. Like, take the train to go to a church. Like, it's not that hard. Okay, the aggregate storage is soon complete. This area is almost done today. So, on the stream, we've first industrialized and electrified, like, these areas. We've set up a coal mine. We did spend a lot of money doing that, though, but we've done a lot of stuff today. I do wish the game had a music selector. So we could, like skip song, for example. I don't like the fact that the oil price has gone down. That might affect us negatively. Oh, we're harvesting the thing. And we're getting a lot of grain too. That's good. We're gonna have a big surplus of grain. But that's gonna be good for us to have once we start producing food. Like, hypothetically, where could I fit? Like, honestly, like the best area for it would be right here. Like, if I could demolish this thing and have like a warehouse of food here that we could then like drive out of. So it's like a directly farm to table kind of deal, but it is what it is. We're still importing here. We're building this thing, which is nice. And we're still, I guess, building gravel roads over here. So, yeah, we're making some sort of progress. We are making gravels. We are, like, you know, we're still spending money on gravel, but less so. Which is good. Greetings from Brazil, thank you. Okay, I do need to set up for another stream that I'm doing with Katie today. Go watch Transatlantic on YouTube, because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna tweet about it too. So I'm not. Oh, it's dark. It's very dark. Okay. I'm going to send the link there. In chat. Can I post a link for myself? Instead of raiding, I'm gonna do this, because we're gonna be here in like half an hour. Oh, that's actually half an hour. This is gonna be a while. Well, you know, go to the link, check out the stream, and I'll be there. Whoops. I have to leave to set it up early. To, like, you know, do shit. Like, do adult stuff. And, you know, also, you know, take a little bit of a breather, take a little chill, take it a little easy. But let's send you over to Trash Future, because that's what I'm gonna be doing with the half hour. It's so late. I know it's so late. Like, it's midnight from my time. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good shit. I hope. We'll see. I'm sure. Everyone have fun at Trash Future, and we'll keep playing this game sometime. God, I love this game.